I stayed together in England for years and years and years together and have trained for 33 years. So if you want to just really get a good dose of me with intelligence, you'll have to work with Ron a little bit. Without the redneck. He's an artist and he has all those things going for him that I don't. So this is Dr. Anderson, I call him. Saved my life more than once, I can tell you right now. My entire family was killed by a drunk driver, and Ron lived with me through that. So without Ron, I would not be alive right now. All I can say is thank you, sir, for that.
Thank you. Because it's the exact same way with me. Aikido is much more than, just defending yourself. And JW and I spend a lot of time reevaluating what we had first learned and realized that it wasn't going to lead us where we wanted to get to. So we changed it.
I thought I felt some light bulbs go off in this room.
And so here we are. And this is the garden of life right here. And I'm just glad I made it. Glad to see everybody here, and we should carry on. Get a gi on so I can do some stuff.
Well, if I'll back up before we go to this next thing. I normally don't wear a gi because I don't wear a gi. I've never made a felony arrest in a gi. Were you wearing a gi when you shot that gal? No? No. You ever worn a gi when you arrested somebody? Never. You see me wearing what I wear, that's what I normally work out in, shorts and t-shirt, because that's what I wear. Now, wintertime, when it gets real cold, I'll wear this. Springtime, fall time, I'll wear a lighter gi. Law enforcement has 3 seasons they train firearms in, or should train firearms in. When you have short sleeves and nothing to get in your way, when you have a light coat that gets in the way, and when you have a heavy jacket. Let me tell you something. Fighting with heavy clothes on in a gunfight's a lot different than fighting without one. And I'll tell you another thing. If you get in a fight and you're used to fighting with somebody with a gi, and Bubba don't have a gi, guess what? Or shirt, or pants. Anybody fight somebody naked? We do it. No, seriously, we do it all the time. Crazies. So don't think that it doesn't happen. So it's something. Eric, the bathroom. Everybody hear the bathroom story? Well, I know it's a true story. I don't train most of the time on a mat. I train in bathrooms. I train in pastures. I train in parking lots. Train in the mountains. Backyard. Living room, leave the furniture there. Learn to work around stuff. When they take you in to do building searches for military, do they clean it out and have a real nice mat in case you fall down?
As they can, and they change it every year.
And they change it. They should change it every time. The point being, the whole thing is you're only dealing with principles here. When you get over there, you're dealing with a lot of variables. You're dealing with variables that are in the way. You're dealing with toilets, sinks. And you can learn to utilize that stuff and learn to avoid it on the other hand. Does that make sense? So it's important once you leave here, if you would, go work out in your bathroom. Buddy Nesbitt probably has made as many felony arrests as I have from Lawton. Was the national instructor, VOTEC law enforcement instructor of the year in the nation. Guess what? I showed him that and he says, my God, JW, if I'd known that 30 years ago, I wouldn't be hurt as bad as I am right now. He's my biggest, matter of fact, I'm going to teach for him at the VOTEC for his kids. I've trained Lawton Tactical Team 3 times. I've trained military, Fort Sill MPs twice. Vance Air Force Base twice, and Enid PD Tactical twice. They don't have people come out to the base just because they want to get a different idea of what's going on. They call you out because you're good at what you do. I've been a training officer, a field training officer, meaning I haven't spent my years training in the classroom. I've been out in the field showing people how to make an arrest by making arrest, by showing how to take people down by taking them down, by taking people in with a firearm, by taking them in with a firearm. So it's important to change your venue occasionally. I'm not saying you can't work on any principles anyplace else but here and get the pure principles, but what I'm saying is sometimes step outside of that and work elsewhere. Change your clothes. Go without a shirt, train. Go out on the asphalt and train. We had a guy having trouble with his rolls because he kept slapping his feet. Guess what I did? I took him out on concrete and I said, roll. He slapped his feet one time and said, damn! I said, roll again. He said, oh, what? I said, roll again. He didn't do it the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. Self-correcting problem. If your rolls are good, you can roll out there on the concrete all day long. I've done it before. Ron and I have done it before. I can be thrown out on the concrete. We've done that before. Not to injure each other, but to get used to realistic situations. Okay? So, the next one. May I borrow you again, Jason? I don't know why I like Jason. I just think he's cute. So this movement. Well, that worked. I think. Haven't got my on his hips, but he's been in pretty good. And if he try to stand up there. If he tries to stand up, guess what? I'll stop his hips right there. Okay? This is the reaction to number 2. Right here. Step underneath, and I just drop my hand around him. Now, normally, many times you can just push him back or drop him here, but again, I don't have any control there, and I've lost my tactical advantage. Whew, that's sweet. How come I never make you cough, but you make me cough?
I don't know, but my head was, well, you had.
Oh, okay. It's because my good looks are charm. Okay, now stay right there. What happened? I just started moving back. Now you've lost your advantage, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Why? Because you didn't close.
Yes.
That little close is critical. Inertia, once the body's in motion, has a tendency to stay in motion, whether it's the bad guy or whether it's the good guy. So you don't want the bad guy to gain inertia. Now you're taking me in a circle. 5 million kids right now in the United States getting ready for 2 days. What are they practicing? Every time they're touched, they spin. Bring me to you. Keep me stable. Stabilize the situation. Right. See how quick that transpired? A while ago, you was going in a circle. And now, guys, I can do circle stuff all day long. I don't have a problem with it. This is just a concept and an idea here. Okay? I'm not saying this is the only way to do it. This is one of about 5 million ways to do it. Do you like that? Feel good?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try it. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.